flexibility that the OUM offers. And I am a very proud student nurse of OUM.
My name is Chani Kwan. Currently, I'm working in Saudi Arabia. I'm studying in OUN as doctorate philosophy of nursing. I choose OUN because OUN learning environment tailor my own working time without sacrificing my own personal interests, and I can study at any time, my own pace, and anywhere, without having sacrificed my travel and while I'm still working in Saudi Arabia. It means it's a open distance learning for me. It's a much more easier and save my time that I need to travel back to Malaysia. And as well, OUM is accessibility for me. And our program director from OUM is very friendly and approachable. That when I have having any problem in my study, and I wish everyone, all the nurses, happy Nurses Day 2024. Thank you very much.
Hello, everybody. My name is Eric Kangiribachere. I am a nurse anesthetist currently working in King Khalid Eye Specialist Hospital here in Saudi Arabia, but originally from Ghana, West Africa. I am a student of OUM, currently pursuing a doctor in nursing program. In my final year, almost in my final year, currently doing a proposal. I'm in proposal stages. I chose to do the program of nursing from OUM because of the flexibility and independence given to students by the university. It encourages students to learn easily and more flexible. Also, the global perspective that OUM bring to the student is something that I'm really amazed about, that I think is an excellent idea, makes students very comfortable. Lastly, I would like to say the research impact of OUM, because OUM is an excellent institution where research is really undertaken, and students who want to really go into education, health, and nursing research is an excellent place for students. I wish all nurses a happy Nurses Day and all prospective students to choose OUM. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Lo Jianfei and I'm perioperative nurse at Hospital Kuala Lumpur. As we celebrate Nurses Day, I want to express my gratitude to all the incredible nurses out there. In addition to my work at the hospital, I also embark on a journey to further my educations. I am currently pursuing my doctoral degree in nursing at Open University Malaysia. I choose OUM because of its flexibility, allowing me to manage my time effectively while balancing work and study. The online class offered by OUM has been a game changer for me. They not only save my time and also enable me to attend lecture and complete assignment from the comfort of my home. Nursing is not just a profession, it is calling a commitment to serving others with compassion and dedication. I'm grateful for the opportunity to grow both personally and professionally. Thanks to institutes like OUM and the support of my fellow nurses. Happy Nurses Day to all the nurses.
Assalamualaikum, saya Rosita binti Abu Bakar, pelajar dari program Doctor of Nursing. Ingin mengucapkan selamat Hari Jururawat kepada semua jururawat Indonesia dan di seluruh dunia.
Hi, I am Mas Hidayu, currently serving a hospital in Saudi Arabia as a nurse educator. I start my learning journey with OUM way back in 2009 from undergrad and now pursuing doctorate of nursing. OUM online and distance learning allowed me to experience flexibility to travel and study at the same time. So basically, what I need is just an internet connection and all the learning materials are at fingertip. if I miss the tutorial, I can always watch the recorded session at any time, which is very convenient. If I want to keep in touch with my tutors and friends, so I just need to log on to my OUM system and communicate with them through forum. In addition, we also have the WhatsApp chat platform, which is also supportive and I can get a quick response. OUM, the number one fully ODL accredited university and recognized worldwide. Happy Nurses Day!
Hi, good day everyone. Salam Sejahtera Malaysia. I'm CP Premalata Chalapa, wishing you Happy Nurses Day. Compassion in action. I'm proud to be a nurse. My nursing journey actually started at University Science Malaysia, Kelantan. I was posted at various clinical settings and departments after completed my studies. Gain a bit of experience along the way. With clinical nursing experience, I ventured into lecturing. I was working as a nursing lecturer too. Presently, I'm operating my own care center for elderly whom requires nursing care and rehabilitation. I'm the founder of the Palace Care Center. Well, to further develop my professional skills and knowledge, currently I'm pursuing my Doctor of Nursing at Open University Malaysia, OUM. Definitely, OUM well known for its quality education. The best part of OUM is about the lecturers. The lecturers are really approachable. The online studies are easily accessible. OUM gave me a great opportunity to balance my life, my family, and my studies. Its flexibility helps us truly to sail through the studies. Every student deserves a quality education. OUM, you are the best and beat the rest.
Assalamualaikum. Hi everyone. My name is Rita binti Ghazali. So I'm lecturer at KKM Sungai Buloh. So I alumni batch 2023. So I'm graduated Master of Nursing at OUM at 2023 also. So my positive experience at OUM. So I had a great learning experience without pressure and gained a lot of new knowledge. So my advice to you all, so enjoy your nursing journey. Good luck and happy Nurses Day 2024.
Hi, I am Mala. I'm doing Masters in Nursing with OUM. I'm very proud to say my journey with OUM is awesome. I was a degree holder from OUM and now I'm very proud to say I'm continuing my Masters in Nursing with OUM. I would like to wish all the nurses a happy Nurses Day and good luck. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Amira, student master in nursing. Seeking education is a lifelong journey. You can study at your own pace at OUM. Happy Nurses Day!
Hello everyone, I am Nurda Zakaria, a proud former student, the Bachelor of Nursing Science and currently Master of Nursing program at OUM. In celebrating Nurses Day, I would like to share my incredible journey as a student at OUM. Studying at OUM has been transformative, providing not only in-depth knowledge but also real-world application that enhance our nursing practices. It's a privilege to learn in such supportive community and I'm excited to continue applying this insight in my career to make a positive impact on our patients' life. Happy Nurses Day to all amazing nurses out there and let's keep making difference.
Happy Nurses Day and nurses make difference.
Assalamualaikum dan salam sejahtera. Saya Muhammad Irwan Yusufli, pelajar OUM CC 2014-2016, ijazah sarjana muda sains kejuruteraan. Bagi saya, OUM adalah tempat yang kondusif dan sesuai untuk pelajaran.
Saya Hamisha binti Alias adalah pelajar OUM 2014 hingga 2016. Bagi saya, OUM adalah tempat yang terbaik lah untuk meneruskan pelajaran.
Assalamualaikum dan salam sejahtera. Saya Hafizah Had. Saya pelajar OUM dari Seberang Jaya. intake September 2016 di mana pada saya OUM ni adalah satu platform untuk memudahkan pelajar-pelajar seperti saya untuk melanjutkan pelajaran di mana untuk meningkatkan lagi karier. Dengan ini kami mengucapkan Happy Nurses Day.
Hi, I'm Komuta, a registered nurse currently working in Saudi Arabia. I am a student Bachelor in Nursing under OUM. So today I would like to take this opportunity to thank admin and also the lecturers in OUM for being part of my journey in OUM. And thank you so much for the support rendered for students like me who work from abroad while studying back then in Malaysia. So special thanks to Puan Anis for her support and also kindness during our education back there. And thank you so much and Happy Nurses Day.
Hi, Assalamualaikum and good day to everyone. My name is Christy Kartini Chon Abdullah and I work as an oncology nurse at Sarawak General Hospital. My educational journey has been unique and I am here to share my adventures concerning the significance of perseverance and lifelong learning, along with advice that I believe will be beneficial to many of you. I began my nursing career in 2008 and stepped into post-basic oncology in 2011. Keen on keeping up the pace, I chose to elevate my education further. My higher learning voyage took off at Open University Malaysia OUM, tackling both my degree and masters on a part-time basis. Balancing studies with other commitments was not easy, but it taught me the invaluable skill, the time management, and the importance of self-motivation. Currently, I am a PhD candidate at the University Malaysia Sarawak UNIMAS and a postgraduate diploma in teaching candidate at the Open University Malaysia OUM. This journey has been enlightening, presenting me with the challenges that have only made my resolve stronger. It is a vivid reminder that the learning is a lifelong process, and the pursuit of knowledge knows no bounds. To all students who are embarking or continuing on this journey of education, here is my advice. Always stay curious. Never hesitate to ask questions. And remember that every challenge is an opportunity to grow. Embrace your complexities of your study. They are shaping you into not just scholars, but well-rounded individuals, ready to make meaningful contributions to society. Lastly, I would like to extend my heartfelt appreciation to all the nurses on the occasions of Nurses Day. Your dedication, compassion, and tireless efforts do not go unnoticed. You heal not just through medicines, but through the kindness and care you extend to every patient. In many ways, nurses epitomize the true essence of learning and applying knowledge, constantly adapting, evolving, and providing unwavering support. In closing, whether you are a student, a nurse, or anyone else committed to the noble cause of learning and helping others, know that your efforts are valuable and cherished. Together, let us continue to aspire, learn, and make a difference in whatever capacities we can. That's all from me, and happy Nurses Day to all of you. Thank you.
Selamat Hari Jururawat. Terima kasih di atas dedikasi, kasih sayang dan pengorbanan anda semua.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Saya ingin mengucapkan selamat Hari Jururawat sedunia kepada semua jururawat yang berada di negara kita dan di mana jugalah berada. So saya ingin mengucapkan tahniah kepada semua atas pengorbanan dan juga dedikasi yang mereka curahkan kepada semua pesakit-pesakit di negara kita. InsyaAllah. Terima kasih.
Selamat Hari Jururawat. Terima kasih atas dedikasi anda. Nurses, anda adalah tulang belakang kesihatan negara.
Hi, happy Nurses Day.
Hello, my name is Nani Zahra Abu Salim. I'm Program Director for Bachelor Nursing of Science. Okay, to all my fellow nurses, happy Nurses Day.
I'm Lecturer Suraya binti Muhammad Yusof from OUM. Wishing to all of you, for all nurses out there, happy Nurses Day. Bye.
Hi everyone, we are from Faculty of Technology and Applied Sciences OUM. Would like to wish you
Happy Nurses Day 2024. Bye.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, we will begin our event shortly. Please take your seats and switch off your mobile phones or switch them to silent mode. We appreciate your kind cooperation. Thank you. Yang berbahagia Profesor Dr. Ahmad Izani Awang, Presiden, Vice Chancellor, Open University Malaysia. Yang berbahagia Datuk Naharuddin Ali, Meteor Group Chief Executive Officer. Yang berbahagia Profesor Datuk Dr. Muhammad Tajuddin Mat Ninggal, Vice President, Deputy Vice Chancellor, Academic and Research, Open University Malaysia. Yang berbahagia Puan Dewi K. Sarawanamutu, Director of Nursing, Kementerian Kesihatan Malaysia, EMC and GLT members, Deans and Directors, Management and Staff of Meteor Group. Distinguished panel speakers, guests, ladies and gentlemen who are on-site and online. Salam sejahtera and a very good morning to all of you. It is with great pleasure that we welcome all of you to the Nurses Day celebration, in which we gather to celebrate the invaluable contributions of our nurses and mark the joyous occasion of Nurses Day. We wish to convey our heartfelt gratitude to all of you for gracing the event today. To our esteemed guests and participants from government as well as private hospitals, thank you for taking your time and effort to join us here. We appreciate your presence. Ladies and gentlemen, we will begin our event today with Dua recitation. For that, we would like to call upon TS Dr. Azmi Muhammad.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Wassalatu wassalamu ala asrafil anbiya wal mursalin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Allahumma ya Allah, ya Rahman, ya Rahim. Pada pagi yang ceria ini, kami menadah tangan menzahirkan kesyukuran atas iradat dan kudratmu kerana mengizinkan kami untuk hadir ke majlis sambutan Hari Jururawat 2024 Nurses Day Open University Malaysia. Justru berkati dan permudahkanlah perjalanan majlis ini dan jadikan ia majlis yang memberi manfaat kepada kami, warga Meteor seluruhnya. Ya Allah, Ya Munzilar Rahmah, wa Ya Fatihal Barakah, Kau terangilah hati kami dengan cahaya petunjuk-Mu, sebagaimana Engkau menerangi bumi ini dengan cahaya matahari-Mu. Bukakanlah kepada kami hikmah-hikmah-Mu dan limpahkanlah ke atas kami khazanah rahmat-Mu. Ya Allah, Ya Hanan, Ya Mannan, dengan berkat kemuliaan-Mu, kami memohon agar dikurniakan kepada kami keimanan yang sempurna, kesihatan yang baik, fikiran yang waras, minda yang cerdas, hati yang suci dan ikhlas, rezeki yang halal dan berkat, zuriat keturunan yang beriman, serta kurniakanlah kepada kami segala kebaikan di dunia dan juga di akhirat. Di samping itu, jauhilah kami daripada segala perkara buruk yang boleh melemahkan kami dan organisasi kami. Ya Allah, Ya Wadud, Ya Aziz, perkukuhkanlah perpaduan kami, eratkanlah hubungan kami, teguhkanlah keazaman dan semangat kami untuk terus bersatu dan berpadu dalam menggalas amanah perjuangan, membangunkan masyarakat, negara dan dunia ke arah yang lebih baik melalui wadah pendidikan ini. Rabbana atina fid dunya hasanah wa fil akhirati hasanah wa qina azabannar. Wa sallallahu ala sayyidina Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa sallam. Walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Terima kasih.
Thank you, Dr. Azmi. We will now sing Negaraku and Jururawat Sri Kandi Terbilang songs. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise.
Kitalah jururawat pejuang terbilang, pemata hidup mahkota kebahagiaan, insan yang mulia dan berkemahiran, merawat seluruh budi, sejahterakan insan. Perhebatkan minda, perkasakan jiwa, ikrarkanlah janji, luaskanlah visi, tunaikan tanggung jawab seikhlas hati, meringankan beban insan yang diuji. Persatuan Jururawat Malaysia melahirkan insan berbudi berjasa, berhemah mulia, berilmu tinggi, pengalaman ditimba, sempurnakan janji. Kitalah jururawat jujur berbakti, perawat penyelamat zahir dan batin, sikap pengasih lembut berbicara, itulah amanah yang Maha Esa. Persatuan Jururawat Malaysia melahirkan insan berbudi berjasa, berhemah mulia, berilmu tinggi, pengalaman ditimba, sempurnakan janji. Sempurnakan janji.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, it is our honor to invite Yang Berbahagia Profesor Datuk Dr. Mohammad Tajuddin Mat Ninggal, Vice President, Deputy Vice Chancellor, Academic and Research OUM to deliver the welcoming remarks. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Yang Berbahagia Profesor Datuk Dr. Mohammad Tajuddin.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin wassalatu wassalamu ala asyrafil anbiya'i wal mursalin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajmain. And a very good morning. Thank you very much to Mr. Ramesh, the master of ceremony, for our event this morning. Yang Bahagia, our group CEO of Meteor, Datuk Naharuddin Ali, thank you for coming to this event. Yang Bahagia, OUM Vice Chancellor, and also President, Professor Dr. Ahmad Izzani Awang, Yang Berusaha Puan Nurul Maisara, the Group Chief Financial Officer of Meteor, our distinguished guests, I was told Director of Nursing Malaysia, Puan Devi, is currently in Geneva attending an event. And also I'd like to welcome our distinguished external panelists, Dr. Aishatun binti Suhaimi, who is the president of the Malaysian Nurses Association, and also Professor Dr. Aini Ahmad from KPJ Healthcare University, and going to be accompanied by our internal panelists, Dr. Siti Fatima, and going to be moderated by Madam Yi. And also to all my esteemed colleagues from the Executive Management Committee, and also the group leadership team members, welcome to this event. And also not to forget Dr. Raziana, the Dean of the Faculty of Technology and Applied Sciences, and also to all FTAS nursing lecturers, e-tutors, students, and guests, whether you are here in person or watching via Facebook Live and OUM's Tube channel. And also welcome to OUM and thank you for being here. Alhamdulillah, on this special occasion, I wish to extend a heartfelt Happy Nurses Day 2024 to all nurses present here and those joining us remotely. This year's theme, Our Nurses, Our Future, the economic power of care, highlights the vital role nurses play in our community, demonstrating compassion, dedication, and unwavering commitment to healthcare. Today, we gather to celebrate a group of professionals who are the very heartbeat of our healthcare system, our nurses. Please give them a very big round of applause. On this Nurses Day, we not only honor your unwavering dedication and compassion, but also acknowledge your profound contribution to nation building. Becoming a nurse is more than a career choice. It is a calling, a profound commitment to serving humanity. The beauty of becoming a nurse lies in the unique combination of science and kindness, knowledge and empathy, and also skills and compassion. Nurses are trained rigorously to understand the complexities of the human body, but the real strength often lies in their ability to heal the human spirit. Nurses contribute significantly to the health and well-being of our nation. You are the front lines of every healthcare crisis, from pandemics to natural disasters, ensuring that care is accessible to all. Your contributions go beyond the confines of hospitals and clinics. Nurses engage in community outreach, health education, and preventive care, promoting healthier lifestyles and communities. The recent global pandemic highlighted the essential role nurses play in healthcare systems worldwide. You work tirelessly, often at great personal risk, to care for those affected by the virus. Your resilience and dedication saved countless lives and provided a beacon of hope during some of our darkest times. Nurses are crucial in building a healthier nation. Through your work, you help reduce mortality rates, manage chronic diseases, and improve the overall quality of life for millions of people. By advocating for patients and promoting health education, nurses empower individuals to take charge of their own health, leading to healthier communities and a stronger nation. Moreover, nurses contribute to the economic stability of our country. A healthy population is a productive population. By ensuring that individuals receive the care they need to stay healthy, nurses help maintain a workforce that is capable of driving our economy forward. As we celebrate Nurses Day, let us express our deepest gratitude to these incredible individuals who have chosen to dedicate their lives to the service of others. Let us recognize the sacrifices they make, the challenges they overcome, and the invaluable contributions they provide to our society. At Open University Malaysia, OUM, we are proud to be at the forefront of nursing education, offering a flexible, open and distance learning, we call it ODL, system designed to meet the evolving needs of the nursing profession in today's digital age. There's a new terminology now created by experts in the field. For example, by Professor Olaf Zawacki from Germany and Professor In Sung Yung from Japan. Now, instead of calling ODL, Open Distance and Learning, there's a new term which is called ODDE, which stands for Open, Distance and Digital Education. So we are now living in the world of technology. Our innovative learning approach enables nurses to advance their education without sacrificing their professional responsibilities or precious family time. Furthermore, our tuition is reasonably priced, ensuring that higher education remains accessible and affordable. ODDE is becoming a trend and widely accepted in the field of higher education today. As mentioned by Alan Trade, the former Pro-Vice Chancellor of Open University UK, wrote about 23 years ago that the secret garden of open and distance learning has now become public. So that means for the past 23 years, we have been working in silo, but now everybody is talking about online education. In Australia, for example, their international ODDE programs become their highest export income. So they're exporting their education worldwide, especially to the Asian market. So that's why in Malaysia, you can see a lot of Australian online programs are being offered in Malaysia. So I believe we can also do the same by exporting our online nursing programs worldwide. We believe in the power of a diverse learning community. Our students come from both the private and public sectors. Nursing is one of the popular programs at Open University Malaysia. We call it STAR program. And bringing them a wealth of practical experience. This diversity enriches the learning environment at OUM and fostering an exchange of the latest knowledge and best practices in nursing. Our commitment to maintaining the highest standards in our nursing programs, for example, Bachelor of Nursing Sciences, Master of Nursing, and Doctor of Nursing. So we have all levels of nursing programs at Open University Malaysia is unwavering. Our BNS started in 2008, about 15 years ago, and we are the pioneer that offer this program in Malaysia. All of these programs are fully accredited by MQA, Malaysian Qualification Agency, LGM, Lembaga Jururawat Malaysia, and of course KPT, Kementerian Pengajian Tinggi. This ensures that our graduates are well prepared to meet the demands of the healthcare sector and provide exceptional care to their patients. So our alumni network is a testament to the strength of our programs, with graduates making significant contributions to healthcare both locally and internationally. We are proud to note that our alumni are highly recognized and sought after internationally. So I think this morning we were speaking during our breakfast that our nurses, they are being sought after, such as in Saudi Arabia, Brunei, Singapore, and other parts of the world. So nurses embody the true spirit of service and compassion. So you are the unsung heroes, not only the soldiers, you are also the unsung heroes who work tirelessly behind the scenes to ensure the health and well-being of our nation. Today and every day, let us honor and celebrate our nurses for their unwavering commitment to making the world a healthier, kinder, and better place. In conclusion, I would like to share a very powerful African proverbs that say, "Give me a good mother, I give you a great nation." So in our context this morning, I would say, give me a good nurse, I will give you a healthy nation. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Prof. Datuk Dr. Muhammad Tajuddin. Next, we would like to call upon Yang Berbahagia Professor Dr. Ahmad Izani Awang, President, Vice Chancellor OUM, to give his speech. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Yang Berbahagia Professor Dr. Ahmad Izani.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillah wassalatu wassalamu ala Rasulillah wa ala alihi wa ashabihi wa man wala. Terima kasih saudara pengacara majlis, tetamu kehormat yang dihormati Matron Devi, anak perempuan K. Saravana Mutu, who is supposed to join us today virtually, but I think I was told this morning that she is now in Geneva, attending an important event in Geneva. Ahli-ahli JLT Meteor dan juga ahli-ahli EMC OUM, Dr. Raziana, Dekan Fakulti Teknologi dan Applied Science OUM, ahli-ahli panel forum yang dihormati, Dr. Aisyah Tun Suhaimi, Presiden Persatuan Jururawat Malaysia. Dia beritahu dia taking care of 4,000 nurses dekat HKL, It's a huge number, satu universiti. Itu nurse saja, belum masuk pesakit lagi kan. Profesor Dr. Aini, Program Koordinator Sekolah Kejururawatan KPJ University. Mana Dr. Aini? Oh, there. Okay. Dr. Siti Fatimah, our Program Director, Program Director for Doctor of Nursing OUM. Dan Madam Yi Bitlian, Moderator untuk forum pada pagi ini, ahli-ahli akademik, staff dan juga participants untuk forum kita yang ada di depan di Dewan ini pada pagi ini dan juga secara maya. Ladies and gentlemen, ini baru first time saya dengar lagu Jururawat. Dia punya kata-katanya syarat dengan message yang membawa maksud loving, caring, saya tengok dedication, commitment, promises. We promise to ourselves, our organisation, as well as our nation, kan, untuk take care ataupun berkhidmat dengan penuh setia dan dedikasi. The first time I listen to the song, cuma video tu video lama, minister lama tadi. Alright. First of all, let me also take this opportunity to wish all nurses a happy International Nurses Day 2024, celebrated just a few weeks ago on 12 May, the birthday of Florence Nightingale. I would like to especially dedicate this wish also to the nurses who teach and study at OUM. This is a special day to recognize and appreciate you and your chosen profession. You are not only an integral part of the healthcare system, but you are also an important member of OUM's open and distance learning community. I would also like to express my appreciation to Matron Devi for taking time, even though she is not joining us virtually this morning, but her support, as well as that of the Ministry of Health and Malaysian Nursing Board, is deeply valued at OUM. The success of our nursing programs would not be possible without her patronage all these years. The theme for this year's International Nurses Day is our nurses, our future, the economic power of care. I have been made to understand that this theme was meant to highlight the financial constraints faced in the healthcare generally and in the field of nursing specifically. That the International Council of Nurses has chosen these themes comes as no surprise, as it is an issue that has been frequent headlines in the last several years. More so, since COVID-19 highlighted the incredible strains in healthcare system around the world. I hope this team will bring attention to the importance of investing in the nursing sciences to economically empower nurses and ultimately improve patient outcomes in Malaysia and other countries. Ladies and gentlemen, OUM understands the crucial role qualified graduate nurses play in the nation's healthcare system. Our decision to begin offering program in nursing is partly motivated by the recognition that we, as an open university, need to advocate for continuous professional development in nursing and provide the avenue through which nurses can study and upgrade their skills and knowledge. We have been able to do this, and thanks to the Ministry of Health and Malaysian Nursing Board. And I hope with their continued support, OUM can continue providing nurses with study opportunities for many more years to come, inshallah. On that note, I am very proud to share that since its inception, OUM has cumulatively enrolled more than 10,500 nurses in our bachelor's, master's, and doctoral programs in nursing. Of these, more than 5,000 have graduated, and a majority of them at the bachelor's degree level. In the current semester, we have more than 3,000 nurses who are actively studying at OUM. Take a moment to think about this. More than 10,000 nurses have chosen to study part-time to get higher qualification at OUM. This is an amazing statistic, and it means several things. Firstly, despite their demanding schedules and responsibilities, our nurses prove that they have what it takes to succeed. Secondly, our nurses are aware that their profession demands profound dedication and continuous learning. They know that they need to keep up with medical advancements, adapt to changing guidelines, foster critical thinking and problem solving, and all this comes hand in hand with achieving their career advancement goals as well as improving patient outcome, a primary objective of the nursing profession. And thirdly, through OUM's flexible approach, nurses can learn in their own time, at their own convenience, from any location. Our online learning system is designed to introduce nurses to an immersive digital learning environment so that they can develop crucial digital literacy skills that would benefit them not only professionally but personally as well. At OUM, we also try to find ways to provide added value to our learners. Today's forum, for example, is organized especially for OUM nursing students. This is a wonderful opportunity to gain valuable insights into current and emerging issues surrounding the issue of technology in healthcare. Thus, I hope that everyone joining today will benefit from the expert panel members. Technology has the potential to revolutionize healthcare, but its adoption comes with significant challenges. Together, we can explore these obstacles, from regulatory hurdles and cost barriers to user acceptance and data security issues, and work towards overcoming them. Through our forum today, we encourage you to actively participate, share your perspectives, and ask questions to the panel. Your contributions are invaluable to making this forum a success. Nurses of OUM, with your healing hands, as mentioned by Prof. Datuk Taj just now, With your healing hands and your generous hearts, you touch the lives of others and care for others every day. You have quite possibly one of the most selfless and compassionate professions in the world. So as you dedicate your lives to helping others, let OUM dedicate our efforts to meeting your study needs. I hope that our commitment in providing our best in open and distance learning will facilitate and enrich your journey towards becoming competent and successful graduate nurses. Let's make our forum today a productive and enlightening discussion. And I wish you success in all your future endeavors. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you, Prof. Izani. Moving on with the agenda, we will now play the launching speech delivered by Yang Berbahagia Puan Devi K. Saravanamuthu, Director of Nursing, Kementerian Kesihatan Malaysia. Ladies and gentlemen, let's view the launching speech.
Thank you to both chairmen, respective President, Open University Malaysia, Professor Dr. Ahmad Izani Awang, Vice President Open University Malaysia, Professor Dr. Muhammad Tajuddin Muhammad Ninggal, Dean Faculty Technology and Applied Sciences, Dr. Raziana Cik Aziz, to all invited forum panel, Dr. Ashatun binti Suhaimi, President Malaysian Nurses Association, Professor Dr. Aini Ahmad, Program Coordinator, KPJ Healthcare University, and Dr. Siti Fatimah binti Muhammad Sharif, Program Director, Doctorate in Nursing, Open University Malaysia. Special thanks to the nursing team for their incredible effort in conducting this great event, to all the staff of Meteor and OUM, and lastly to all the audience online together with us today to celebrate Nurses Day for this year. I'd like to take this opportunity to wish Happy Nurses Day 2024, especially to all the nurses at OUM, whether online or physically, and to all the nurses out there, whether in Malaysia or abroad. Happy Nurses Day 2024 with the theme, Our Nurses, Our Future, the Economic Power of Care. First and foremost, I would like to express my deepest appreciation and gratitude to the management of OUM for inviting me as a guest of honor and delivering a keynote speech in conjunction with the opening ceremony of the Nurses Day celebration 2024. I would also like to take this opportunity to express my deepest appreciation and gratitude to all the committee members who have involved in organizing this great event. I was informed this event is the first ever event held at Open University Malaysia. Therefore, it is an excellent starting platform to celebrate and appreciate the services of our nurses, especially at OUM and around the world, and I hope it will become an annual event in the future. Ladies and gentlemen, May 12 is a very meaningful date for all nurses in the world. On this date, nurses around the world will celebrate Nurses Day, which aims to express gratitude and appreciation of the unwavering commitment and compassionate care provided by the nurses to those who rely on their expertise. Today, as we gather to celebrate the invaluable contributions of our nurses, their dedication and compassion, and also resilience, the unsung heroes of healthcare, our nurses, our future, the economic power of care, it is essential to recognize the pivotal role of our esteemed universities in shaping the future of nursing. We are profoundly thankful for all their collaboration and dedication in delivering quality graduate nurses who not only meet the highest standards of excellence but also embody the values of compassion and integrity. The collaborations between the healthcare institution, Government and universities are symbiotic, each relying on other to fulfill its mission effectively. Universities serve as the cradle of nursing education, equipping nursing students with the knowledge, skills, and ethical foundation needed to excel in their profession through rigorous academic programs, digital literacy, and also mentorship. They mold aspiring nurses into competent and compassionate caregivers, ready to embark on their noble role and also the profession. I am very proud and support the university's hard work in ensuring the quality of the online teaching and learning system, which is in accordance with the standards set by the Malaysian Nursing Board. This collaboration is very important in ensuring the outcome of graduates that meet the requirements and standards that has been set. As we celebrate Nurses Day today, let us express our heartfelt gratitude to our partner universities for the unwavering commitment to excellence in nursing education. Their dedication and collaboration have been instrumental in producing a competent nurses who upholds the highest standards of professionalism and compassion. To the distinguished guests and also to all the faculty members, staffs and students of the university, on behalf of the Healthcare Center, the government and the community, we want to express our deepest appreciation for your tireless efforts and unwavering dedication to the advancement of nursing profession. Your role in shaping the future of healthcare cannot be understated, and we are extremely grateful for your invaluable contributions. Together, we are shaping the future of our nursing, and together, we are making a difference in the lives of people. Finally, may I end my speech with a serangkap pantun. Pergi memancing si ikan sepat, duduk di anjung menganyam ketupat. Bersama-samalah kita bersepakat melahirkan jururawat profesional yang hebat. Happy Nurses Day to everyone there.
Thank you, Puan Devi. Ladies and gentlemen, we shall now proceed to the multimedia presentation titled Our Nurses, Our Future, the Economic Power of Care. The multimedia presentation.
In celebration of Nurses Day. Nursing, a profession of compassion and care. Our nurses are the heart of healthcare, providing compassionate care to all. Nurturing the next generation of nurses to shape the future of healthcare. Recognizing the economic contribution of nursing to society. Dedicated to serving others, no matter the circumstances. Showing compassion and empathy in every interaction. Working together to ensure the best outcomes for patients. Embracing innovation to improve patient care. Thank you, nurses, for your unwavering dedication and care. Happy Nurses Day. Our nurses, our future, the economic power of care.
Thank you. Next in our agenda is the forum titled Challenges in Adoption of Technology in Healthcare. We would like to invite the panel members of the forum. Panel 1, Dr. Siti Fatimah Mat Sharif, Program Director for Doctor of Nursing OUM. Panel 2, Yang Berbahagia Professor Dr. Aini Ahmad, Professor KPJ Healthcare University. And panel 3, Dr. Aisyah Tun Suhaimi, President, Malaysian Nurses Association, as well as our forum moderator, Puan Yi Bidlian, Program Director for Master of Nursing OUM. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our forum members.
Thank you, Mr. Ramesh. Ladies and gentlemen, Happy Nurses Day to all of you. Welcome to OUM Nurses Day Forum. We are now streaming live from Menara OUM. In conjunction with this year's Nurses Day theme, which is Our Nurses, Our Future, the Economic Power of Care, our forum today will focus on challenges in adoption of technology in healthcare. Now, if you can see here on the stage, together with me, we have three experienced panel experts who will share their input with us for the next 1 hour or so. Well, before we begin, let me introduce briefly, I promise briefly, about our esteemed panel, their expert background, okay? Our first panel, Dr. Siti Fatimah Muhammad Sharif. She obtained her diploma in nursing from Tun Tan Cheng Lock College of Nursing, 1996, which is Asunta. All right. Eventually, with her passion in nursing education, she received her PhD from College University Islam Malacca in 2021. She has secured many research grants in the past, namely KUIM Internal Grant and Grant Penyelidikan dan Inovasi Quiz from 2016 to 2018. She is currently our Program Director for Doctorate of Nursing in Faculty of Technology and Applied Sciences here in OUM. Now, our second panel, Professor Dr. Aini Ahmad. I'm sure most of you know her very well, am I right? Yes, I can see you nodding head. Okay. Professor Aini started her nursing career way back in School of Nursing, University Hospital, University Malaya, back in 1979. Okay. Her educational background was very inspiring, which brought her to experience different educational journey in British Columbia Institute of Technology, Canada, and Anglo-Rakish University, United Kingdom. I pronounced that correctly? Okay. Now, her specialty are public health and also emergency nursing. She obtained her PhD from University Malaya 2012. Professor Aini is very active in Malaysian Nurses Association since 1980, Prof? Yes, okay. With her active role in the academic and also research, she was awarded Tokoh Jururawat Pendidikan 2023 by Malaysian Nurses Association. So proud of you. Professor Aini is currently the coordinator of postgraduate nursing program for both master and also PhD in nursing in KPJ Healthcare University. Welcome to the forum, Prof. Aini. So glad to see you here. And for your information, she was also my guru last time. Okay, let's move on to our next panel, the third panel, Dr. Aishatun binti Suhaimi. She started her nursing career from Nursing College, Kuching, Sarawak, right? So that was 1995. So her specialty is midwifery. I was told it's a level 1. Yeah, all right. She obtained her bachelor in nursing from Victoria University, Australia, Melbourne. Recently, in 2023, she received her PhD in nursing from University Technology of Malaya. Congratulations to Dr. Aishatun. Currently, Dr. Aishatun is the Chief Nurse Officer, and she's also our President of Malaysian Nurses Association. So she will be full-time in Hospital Kuala Lumpur. She has 4,000 plus nurses under her wing, okay? She's also very, very active speaker. So as the President, she also involved in the international arena, such as her involvement in Second Belt and Road International Conference in Beijing, China. Welcome to the forum, Dr. Aishatun. Now, ladies and gentlemen, adopting technology and also this healthcare context will present the significant challenge that all of us we heard about, including like, for example, high implementation of costs, the need for extensive training for the staff, and the potential disruption in the existing workflow. Now, Dr. Siti Fatima, from your experience, in your opinion, what are the primary challenges that nurses face when integrating this new technology into the daily nursing practice?
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum. Selamat pagi. Thank you, Madam Yu, for this organize this forum. Okay, actually today we are focusing on challenges in adoption of technologies in healthcare. Okay, this is actually the challenges. When we talk about challenges, okay, we should focus on the nurses. Our challenge in ourselves. Okay, how far that our nurses, okay, we ourselves that is prepared and ever ready, okay, to take all these new technologies into our daily practice of nursing. Okay, we talk about all those technologies advancements. Okay, we cannot stop technologies, isn't it? Okay, but actually the nurses, we ourselves, sejauh mana, how far we are ready for that? Right, with all those technologies, you name it, okay, how these technologies actually is either hinder or upgrade our quality of nursing care. All right, as we know, nurses, okay, our main concern is the quality of care, our patients, isn't it? So when you talk about technologies, we cannot deny. But the first challenge is we are so worried about all these technologies will limited our human touch to the patients. Okay, everything now is technologies, machine, isn't it? So this will actually, yeah, we cannot deny, they can help us, okay, kerja jadi lebih cepat maybe, okay, but we must understand the challenge, what is actually the nurses, the patients is demand from us, isn't it? They want us to take care of them, okay? So nurses, the empathy, isn't it? The human touch. Okay, but at the same time, with our modern societies nowadays, we are all very technologies compliant, isn't it? Then they also want you to give them a very good, very fast. The moment press the call bell, they expected the nurses to be in front of them already, isn't it? Okay, but at the same time, the nurses also a bit worried with all these technologies. What is the most thing that nurses think they are very worried about? The handphone. Why is it the handphone? Now, the nurses become very popular among the community, the public, isn't it? Okay, those were the days, patients, all the time they'll listen to the nurse. Whatever the nurse said, yes, I agree. But now, what are the challenges? Okay, all the knowledge. Okay, if you want to share with them, want to tell this is not good, this is not, you cannot do like this. Okay, but then, hey, is it true? Okay, before we heard from you, we already Google everything. Okay, the knowledge. So this is the first challenges. So that's why we ourselves, as a nurse, should equip ourselves also. Because we never know who is the patient, isn't it? Either they are from their knowledge background, the educational background. Okay, so this is the time for us to, as a nurses, to be more professional. Okay, don't be scared with the technologies. All right, yes, now you can have all those information, even the nursing procedures. Isn't it? You are preparing them for any emergency operation. Okay? Then you must make sure that you give them the correct, the latest information. Because the moment you give something that is maybe different, they come to their mind, oh, why the nurse is telling me like this? Just because of the phone in the hand. But believe me, okay, even though these technologies is very sophisticated, okay, but we as a nurse, we are the professional. Okay, so we have to put ourselves maybe not 10 steps, 20 steps further from the public regarding all our knowledge. Okay, so the human touch is very important, all right? So don't be scared with the technologies. I know, we understand. Now public is very concerned. Okay, the moment you do something, maybe they're not happy. What did the public do? They viral you up, isn't it?
Yes.
So nurses or the nurse all the time at the counter. Okay, all the time the nurses is very task oriented. Okay, they come and just press this button, that button, then they know my heart rate already. They never touch me also. Okay, so that's why I think not only nurses, the doctors also the same. They come and complain, so you complain you have temperature, okay, just isn't it? They don't touch you also. But our unit of this profession is the human touch, our empathy, our compassion, our caring. Okay, please don't forget that. Okay, but at the same time, please nurses, we have to come parallel, even higher. Okay, you must put an initiative to learn all these new technologies. Don't scare with all the machine. Don't scare with all the machine. All right. So yeah, other than that, maybe all your readiness. Okay, maybe we already feel comfortable from what has been established and we practice. Okay, but I think now nurses are all the millennial generation. Yes, okay, yes, nothing is so careful regarding the technologies, but and yet our special, the gist of nursing is the caring, okay, the empathy.
Agree.
Yeah? Okay, so I think this is the most challenges. We challenge ourselves how we want to go together with the technologies, and we don't forget our main function and responsibility, that is the caring and empathy towards the patients and the community. So,
thank you, Dr. Siti. I'm hearing the main concern here is the balance of the nursing science and also the art of nursing at heart, all right? So that's very good, interesting sharing from you. So, well, with those challenges currently facing by nurses and also foresee future challenges, and I would like to know from Professor Aini, how do you see the role of training and also education in overcoming the hurdle of technological adoption in the healthcare and also among nursing staff?
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Selamat pagi dan salam Malaysia Madani. Thank you, Madam Yi, for your kind introduction. Alright, I think I'm the oldest person here. Yeah, I think all nurses who are viewing me, you know, they know me. Either they are my ex-student, you know, in every program, because I've taught over the program. Before that was the certificate program, diploma program, degree program, all the advanced, all the post-basic program, master and PhD. Okay, and in fact, Prof. Dr. Ahmad Izzani, I think I produced the first doctoral student from OUM. Okay, and I've served University Malaya for many, many years until I have my full retirement. And then I joined OUM for 6 years, and now already 6 years in KPJ. So I'm also in charge of postgraduate student. We're having students doing quite a number of them, PhD and master nursing research mode. We don't have coursework. Okay, all right. I think I'm also maybe the oldest person who experienced this technology explosion. You know, because I remember the first time for us in the hospital, now it's known as Pusat Perubatan Universiti Malaya. You know, dulu dipanggil University Hospital. We have our first computer, you know, where we learn about how to do these emails and whatever in the 80s. Right. However, since I'm from the clinical nurse background, so we have already advanced in terms of the equipments that we use to care for the patient. Yeah. So somehow it's like macam orang kata boleh terima ke tak boleh terima. Macam mana nak tahu? So this is where I think, as you say, the role of training and education is very important, because the adoption of technology is actually a difficult process. You know, even for those younger group also, they have to learn. But it's just that they learn more, orang kata, laju, or more speedy than us, the old one. You know, when initially we also have to, orang kata, they have to hold our hands. You know, they have to show us which one is the mouse, which one is the monitor, and the rest. You know, that's but now I'm expert already. Somehow when I joined OUM, I have to teach through the online, you know, so I also have to learn fast enough, you know, so that I can engage myself with a student doing the e-tutorial and whatnot, but still have to seek for the officers' help lah in many things. Yeah. Okay. Actually, to make sure that we will achieve our accomplishment in making this technology being accepted by our nurses, so they must have training. You know, so that is where, as I said, they must have a very well planned, well structured, you know, how they should start. So that's why in regards to our nursing curriculum, you know, I remember because the curriculum diploma, I was one of the major contributor towards, because we work together with Ministry of Health. So this is where we put a component, though we do not add it in the curriculum, but we make sure they have all sent for the skill, for the IT. You know, so in the beginning lah, yeah, and then in degree program where UM started in 1994, sorry, yeah, so we have that part where they have to choose it as an elective program, yeah, that's where they have been trained, even for the skill, yeah, computer skill, right, and then when we started our 4 years undergraduate, we add in, so I think it's the same. Because I also involved in your degree BNS curriculum for OUM. Okay, so very important to make sure that all this being delivered, all being channeled, you know, to all the head of departments or to all school of nursing, so that they have to conduct a very, as I said, structured IT training, yeah, for the nurses. Yeah, because kalau kita lihat. Di luar negara mereka dah lama. Mereka dah lama dah gunakan ni, ya. So the nurse must be, orang kata, adapt very fast. Yes. You know, especially kalau gunakan instrument. There are so many automated equipments to be used in the clinical area. Because I am glad that when I was a graduate nurse, I graduate, yeah. CJ saja pada ketika itu, ya, 79 I graduated, ya. Yeah. I know. Right, that. Yeah. So where I work is like I work in ICU. So there are so many, I say, equipments is all IT. You know,
Yes.
all kena gunakan automated, and we have to be well versed with that. What they did is they conduct a training. You know, so they kind of this training is important to boost our confidence. You know, and to make us practice how to use the equipment. Kalau salah guna, who will suffer? Patient.
Yeah.
Because all the equipments are very good for our patient. It give orang kata banyak literature ya. It give a lot of safety to our patient. It give a lot of good patient outcome.
Yes.
Why? Because as nurse, we will be happy if the patient will recover. If patient will like to say, thank you nurse, you are doing good for me. You know, because I received that many compliments
I can
through
see
the
that.
years. Yeah, okay, all right. And another thing is that as a nurse, we should be more open-minded.
Yeah.
And we should be highly educated. Because in a study also have demonstrated that highly educated person, not necessarily nurse, they will accept they are more receptive with the advancement of IT, and they will adopt faster than the rest. Yeah, so I think any healthcare organization, they are very concerned about this, and they are doing it. Regularly for their staff. You know, because technology, they advance very fast. If you are you're not in for it, you will be left behind. I think I fully agree, you know, that training and education is very important to make them learn, to make them adapt, to make them adopt, you
Yes,
know,
yeah,
fast
I
in this
agree.
technique. Yeah.
You're
So
right.
especially our nurses. Yeah. So the millennial nurses, they are good. That's why I'm lucky to have millennial children. They taught me, if I don't know, they are becoming my consultant, you know. But however, we are I think not many as my age still working, you know. But we all, you know, you have to be like.
But you're still good.
Keep
You're
on
still
learning.
good.
Okay, thank you, Madam Yi. I hope I answer your question.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. I'm sure we will get the question from the floor and also the online audience later on, yeah? So, thank you, Professor Aini. It looks like the journey is still quite long, but eventually we all will get there about how to get more, friendly with the technology. Yeah, I'll be sharing about my experience with Professor Aini. When I was graduated, 1996, it so happened that we bumped into each other along the walkway of University Hospital. And then she asked me, graduating, so where are you going? I said, Pete's ICU, back then, Puan Aini. Oh, good. A lot of technology to learn, a lot of ventilator to learn. Okay, fine. So you see, many decades later, I'm still have the challenges in the adoption of technology, but now it's not the clinical environment anymore, it's about my online learning. So that's about me, yeah? Now, having to say that, we still face the challenges, but not forgetting, technology are there to help all of us for the better patient outcome, like what Professor Aini just mentioned. So it really plays a crucial role, yeah? So, Dr. Aishata, what is your take on this? Can you tell us more? Any specific technologies that have significantly changed the way we nurses provide care?
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam sejahtera and salam Malaysia Madani. Thank you, Puan Yi.
Welcome.
Okay. When we talk about technologies, before COVID hit us, in terms of nursing, nobody thinks about technologies.
Yes.
So especially meeting online, all this thing online.
Never happened.
In terms of nursing.
Yeah.
So when COVID hit us, a lot of things we need to change during that time because we cannot talk to each other.
Yes.
We will be isolated to each other.
Yes.
So what is connected? All is internet, online. Okay. In terms of technologies also, before this, before COVID hit us, technology already adapting in our place. For example, observation. During training time, it took us 3 minutes for each patient. Pulse rate 1 minute, respiratory 1 minute, and then temperature 1 minute. With these technologies, it took us just a few seconds. A few seconds only. You just one shot, then you take temperature, BP, not BP, pulse rate and respiratory rate. It's very simple. So, in terms of, we can say, save our times, in terms of taking care. You just imagine, those days, one patient, it took you 3 minutes. You time, if one ward you have around 30 patients, it took you around 1.5 hours to finish or to complete your observation. But with this technology, it took you only a few minutes to finish. Okay, in terms now, when COVID hit us, everything is online. So nobody, especially myself as a nurse, I never think of online. Shopping pun also the same, online. This is nursing. Okay, when it started online, everybody was, especially those who are Gen Z? Not Gen Z. The older
Boomer.
the boomer, yes, baby
yeah.
boomers.
Yeah, the boomers.
Baby boomers.
Yeah.
Okay, the baby boomers are a bit hard for them to learn it because
Yes.
they're not used to all of these technologies. Even though email also sometimes they also don't know how to open the
Agree.
email.
Agree.
This is reality. So when COVID hit us, you must stand by with your handphone. Everything is text by WhatsApp.
Yes.
There's so many WhatsApp group during
That's overwhelmed.
pandemic. During pandemic, because you have to know everything. This department, this department, this department. So with this communication, so everybody is alert.
Yes.
So they know what is happening surrounding them. But with this technology also, as Dr. Siti was mentioned, how good is the system?
Yeah.
Cannot be replaced by
Human
touch.
Yeah, human touch.
Okay, during the pandemic, I was not working during that time because I was on study leave. What was something was strike me in my mind when I went to the shopping mall. I just passed by because last time before you entering the shopping mall, you have to queue for scan.
Yes.
So I went for the scan and then I was so surprised. The person who scanned me is a Nepalese, Bangladeshi, who don't have any basic training of nursing. So why? Because of this technology, everybody is access to the technologies and healthcare.
Yeah.
And when I passed by, I was struck in my mind, oh my God, aku di belajar ni, jadi misi 3 tahun aku belajar benda ni. I learned this thing for 3 years. But this Bangladeshi and this Nepalese, tembak je. Something strike. That means this technology accessible to
Everyone.
everybody. Everybody. So it's also very important to our nursing. If we are not securing something is belong to nursing, somebody might take it away from us. It's no more self-belonging. There's no ownership. Certain things. Because once the technology take over, everything will be fade away. Let me share something with you. When I went to Barcelona to present my paper, there's two guys from Portugal present the technologies. This project was invented by European Union. So this is one of the prototype for turning patient.
Turning patient.
Yes, turning patient. And then not only turning patient, everything is they don't need in that program. They don't need so many nurses to take care of the patient.
You mean bedridden patient?
Yeah, bedridden patient, yes.
Okay.
So every 2 hours, only one nurse will monitor. So one nurses monitor 20 patients.
Oh, wow.
With the monitor only. So for example, 8 o'clock, right turning. So right turning will be 8 o'clock, everybody will be right.
Okay.
And then positioning. If 12 o'clock, they say 12 o'clock is prone position. So and BP, everything. everything will be done by these technologies. So, do you think in the future time, are we still relevant or not in the market? If all this technology overtake us, what do you all think? Are we still relevant or not? But for me, no matter good is the system, nothing can be replaced by human touch.
Yes, agree with that. So we are hearing a lot about human touch, human brain, and despite the challenges of this adoption of the technology in the healthcare, so specific technology like again what Dr. Aishato mentioned just now, even turning patient can be 1 nurse to 20 patients, just that the timing is very automated. So that is really impressive actually. But again, we are also not forgetting about how we personalize our human touch. So really, the whole idea of adoption of technology is about helping us to improve the patient care, but still keep our art of nursing at our heart. So with all this advancement and streamlined documentation that we heard just now, also how the enhanced communication among the healthcare providers and facilitate more efficient and also personalized patient care. So we are now into round 2 of our discussion. Dr. Siti Fatima, in your opinion, how does the rapid advancement of technology impact the implementation of the nursing process and also humanity in nursing profession today? I know you talk about the art of nursing, the human touch. Can you elaborate more on that? Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Madam E, for this question. This is round 2, question 1.
Yes, round 2,
okay.
question 1.
All right. So actually, we are talking about challenging of adoption of technology in healthcare. Okay, but the key word here is the nursing process and the human touch.
Yes.
All right. So I think we all nurses, we are very popular with the term nursing process. Okay, what's actually nursing process? Actually, how we plan for our patients. Okay, we are actually practicing patient-centered care. We try to fulfill the requirement, individual needs of the patients. So even though we maybe have 40 patients, 60 patients, maybe 1 or 5 patients in the ward, but all our patients, their need is individual. They are so unique.
Yes.
They came in with the same surgical procedures, maybe. They came in with hypertension, diabetic, same diagnostic, isn't it? Yeah. Same permasalahan. But they need a specific, special attention from the nurse. So that is why, that is how the nursing process is very important. Okay, but with these technologies, I think you can actually have more time to be with the patients. Do you all nurses agree with me? Ada yang macam senyum-senyum, percaya, macam tak. Okay, why we say that? Because like what Matron said just now, the technology help us to become more faster for us, to help us in our daily procedures and all that. So that with all those technologies, we want to plan, okay, the nursing process, how we want to plan our nursing care for our patients. So with all the database, with all your vital sign, tak payah lagi, no need 3 minutes. Macam tak payah 3 minit dah, isn't it? Few seconds. So from that, you already have the baseline of your patients, isn't it? And then you want to plan for what is the treatment. Okay, the nursing care should be together with the medical plan. What is the doctor's plan, isn't it? So you can have all this is electrical health record. You just see what is the MOs, what is the doctor's plan for the patients, and then we can plan together to meet. Okay, what is the plan? What is the patient requirement? So in this way, in this field, then we can ada lebih banyak masa untuk kita really get to know our patient. Kita tak payah lagi kita nak selak kita punya nursing report dulu the cardex lah, you punya medication record, bukan satu-satu kan. Dulu kita train 90-an, mungkin Dr. Aini 80-an kan. Kita ni mungkin 90-an lah kalau saya. So kita belajar everything one by one kan, manually. Okay, and then nursing process pun masa tu kita nak kena identify, interview the patient more. Okay, but that is where the human touch came in. Okay, we can understand our patient more because kita memerlukan nak tanya interview patient. When the patient came in, we must have the interviewing session. Okay, why are you admitted today? How you feel today, isn't it? But now with the technologies, you just read from the record. Okay, the blood pressure. Okay, what is the plan? Everything. So that's why in this term, I believe you ada masa untuk lebih banyak menghabiskan masa dengan pesakit, bertanya khabar dan sebagainya. But, again the challenge came in. Instead of teknologi ini membantu kita supaya menjadi lebih mudah mendapatkan data patient, akhirnya lebih kurang kita talk to the patient.
Yes.
Isn't it? Kita, I think now, like what you say, the nurse go to the patient like, oh, touch me not. Okay, touch me not. Now also the community, they prefer to be by themselves. I want privacy maybe. So in this situation, sometimes nurses, okay, this is where they rasa, rasa bimbang juga untuk berdekat dengan pesakit ni. Okay, but in the same time you have to know them because you want to plan the best to their needs. Okay, even though all those technologies can help you, okay, but this is the time sometimes waktu you nak buat nursing process means you want to fulfill, okay, keperluan pesakit pada masa itu. Okay, tetapi seperti yang kita tahu, now community they prefer to be more privacy. Okay, sometimes the patient don't like the nurses also. Okay, apalah nurse kejap-kejap datang, kan? Okay, kejap-kejap datang tanya-tanya, you just check lah, kan? Everything is being recorded. Why you all the time you keep on ask me? Isn't it? So that's why teknologi ini kadang-kadang meletakkan kita sama ada kita semakin dekat ataupun semakin jauh dengan pesakit. But it's up to the nurses. How actually you try to build a good relationship with your patient. Okay, even though the technologies we cannot stop, they are all around us. Okay, sometimes you want to tell them about the diet maybe. Okay, you want to tell them about what is the procedures like to be. Maybe you want to explain the, okay, this is the procedure that you have to prepare like this, like that. The patient will say, oh, I know already. I already read online. I go through everything. So that is why nowadays, if you notice, even the doctors, okay, before they give their consultation, how they protect themselves. How they protect themselves. Yeah, I know maybe you have go through, maybe you have see all this procedure from the YouTube and everything, but I'm here as a professional. I try to explain to you more. So this is also what the nurses should do. Okay, we should bear in mind the patient know themselves better than us because they are the patient. They are experiencing all the disease. Okay, all the feelings. Okay, all the painful. The patient themselves, they are the one who experience it. But we as a nurses must put our empathy. Okay, and with all those technologies, okay, we can actually plan more better and implement whatever we have planned for the patient. Okay, if you will say your pain scale, okay, and then maybe you want to see the improvement of your medication and all those. With all those technologies, maybe we can perform our daily routine much more faster. So because of this, we have more time to be with the patient. Okay, ask them, try to understand them, help them as much as we can. All right. So That's how this technology help us to enhance our nursing process, our nursing care plan. Okay, in the same time, we must give more attention to the human touch. Okay, even though maybe you see the patients, maybe they say steady, but we don't know what is in their heart. Kan? So pernah tak kadang-kadang you tengok BP ni tak settle lah. Medication dah bagi dah semua everything dah ni. Bilik dah kondusif semua. Okay, TV tu everything apa channel semua ada kan. But still the blood pressure still cannot stabilize. What happened to you? Or maybe there's something they're worried about. Okay, so this is the time when you try to help them. Be a good listener. Okay, berikan masa untuk mendengar masalahnya kan. Sometimes bila patient berinteraksi dengan pesakit, how you feel? Kalau you sakit, nurse datang dekat kita kan? Oh, leganya kan? Kan? Bila patient datang, kenapa BP tak turun-turun Encik?
Lega.
Ubat dah bagi dah semua ni, kondusif dah semua. Kan? Oh, saya ada masalah. So tak lama pun kan? 5 minit you masa dengan pesakit tu, dan dia rasa lebih safe. Dia rasa lebih selamat. Okay? Berada di bawah jagaan kita, so dia rasa lebih senang hati. Ada telinga yang sedia untuk mendengar. Kan? And don't forget about our mental health nowadays. Okay? Mental health ni very difficult. Kan? Nampak pesakit tidur happy tapi dalam hatinya ada masalah yang terbuku. Bila nurse offer, okay, ada masalah, maybe we can help. Okay, if you like to share, technology is different part kan?
Yes.
Okay. Kalau you ambil je BP, tekannya, okay dah, jalan. Tak tanya kenapa BP high, BP rendah. Dah makan ubat tak? Belum makan ubat tak? Itu je tanya kan? Why the nurse never ask me? Saya ni ada masalah tak? Kan? So that's why with all these technologies, kita dapat maklumat yang lebih tepat, then we can plan and hopefully we can implement the best quality care for our patients.
Thank you for your interesting sharing, Dr. Siti Fatima. So we're still hearing about this, the art of nursing, which is the core of our nursing profession. And like what Dr. Siti said, despite all the technologies, the caring part, the listening ears to the patient is still very important. So, Professor Aini, what is your take when come to strategy? Because just now you were talking about the training and also the education. I mean, what strategy would you recommend for healthcare facilities like, the hospital to better support the nurses during the transition to be more digitally focused care?
Thank you, Madam Lee. Yeah, actually, nursing process. Yeah, I would like to say a little bit.
Sure,
process.
No problem. Yeah,
is the best way in order for us to assess, to diagnose, and definitely to plan the intervention for our patient. Okay, and definitely I do agree. In fact, I already preached to most of my students that despite the high technology, your high touch element must be present. So then this is the strategy where in nursing education, we have to guide them, especially the novice nurses, in terms of how to communicate to our clients in the community when they are not sick, or to our patient. Yeah. Okay. So this is where, as I said, I would like to just sentuh sikit what is Dr. Siti kata tadi. Communication actually is much more than just communicate, just talking, but it's more how you touch your patient appropriately.
Yes.
Yeah, especially when it comes to Sharia compliance or whatever, when you're touching your patient, how you make yourself be more approachable to your patient. Yeah. I think I don't find masalah in communicating with my patient, either in my community setting or in the hospital base. You know that there are times, I do agree, because I was also a patient, I do need some privacy.
Agree.
But usually, when it comes to care context, you as a nurse, as a practitioner, you must communicate with them. Tell them who you are, tell them how can you give them the care, as an outcome of your assessment tadi lah, and why they should be taking the care or receiving the care that we are going to implement to them.
Yeah.
Okay, and just now you mentioned about the digitally focused care. You know, I did some reading lah. I mean, he give me a lot of homework.
Okay.
So I just would like to share maybe to our nurses,
Okay.
you know, that digitally focused care actually meaning, of digital care. You know, this is use of technology.
Yes.
That refers to tool, instrument or tool or services, that we use information and communication. And this will improve the prevention, the diagnosis, the treatment, the monitoring and management of all health-related issues. So we nurses, we have to be very clear. What are some of these digitally focused care that can be run or conduct by the nurses?
Yes.
You know, because so that we can be able to assess our patient, we can get better information, and definitely from that information we can make our decision, you know, so that we can plan a proper satisfying care to our client or to our patient. So it's not easy. Actually, I read also quite a number of strategies. How can we do that? You know, number one, definitely when in context of training and education, that's the task of the educator.
Yeah.
That's the task of the clinical supervisor.
Yes.
That's the task of the hospital manager. How we can collaborate, how can we cooperate to improve this.
Yes.
You know, like especially for novice nurses, kita tak boleh expect they know all. You know, so we are to guide them. So we are to inspire them. We are to aspire, whatever lah, so that they can become a good nurse, quote unquote. What it mean by goodness, you
It's
know?
very subjective,
So very subjective, but must be in line with our curriculum.
Yes,
Must be in line what they are supposed to achieve. You know, our main aim, definitely good patient outcome.
Yes.
Shorten length of stay in the hospital.
Agree. Less
you know?
complication.
And there is no complication.
Yes,
Kan?
yes.
Itu dah capai secara ringkas, But there are a lot more to it. So my dear nurses, there are a lot more to it. So we always refer to latest study. We always refer. We do research, you know. And I think I did one, maybe publish kat research, effective communication between patient and the healthcare provider. You know, so patient ni berbagai. You know, siapa yang pernah jadi pesakit, bila masuk hospital, their role change. You know, dulu dia CEO, dulu dia ni, you know, tapi bila sakit masuk ke hospital, mereka ini menjadi sick person or patient role. So to understand that's why the psychology lah, the cultural aspect lah, your whatever that related. And I'm teaching communication previously. I think you can remember maybe.
I was in the
Anis,
class.
can remember that I'm teaching her also in communication when she was my student previously.
Okay.
You know, so I always go to clinical. I will always show them, demonstrate how can you touch your patient, how can you speak to the patient, you know, how you address the patient. Some patient, they don't like to be addressed like Pakcik or Makcik. Don't assume. Call them by name. Ask them, how would you like me to address you, Mr. So-and-so?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Give them time, you know. Okay, if you would like to talk to me, I'm available. You can always call me. You can press your, you can call press the call bell. You know, I'm available. That's in professional way, Professor Dr. Ahmad Izani. Okay. That's why the professional communication is in nursing context is different. Tapi kat luar kawan kita lain kita berkomunikasi. Itu yang perlu dititik beratkan dalam mereka mengendalikan pesakit. Supaya mereka ni willing to share. By sharing what is wrong with them, like macam dia kata tak boleh tidur, BP tak turun-turun, I think you need to explore much more in depth, so that they can be, orang kata, finally they say they're open to you lah.
Trust you more.
In the way that ni, Okay, so strategi lagi yang tadi, I banyak ni, sebab I kena buat bacaan kan. Tak apalah, nanti mungkin boleh invite lah, So, okay, tak ada. Because dia kata this digitally care focus ni, digitally focused care actually can save the time.
Agree.
Can save the time for the provider or nurses, in our context, in our management of patient. And then also it's very good because it helps to minimize risk. And that is something that we have to identify risk much more in advance. And then make it easier for us as care provider, so that we can access records within second. Itu yang dikata digitally focused care. So I think that in African, this digitally focused care is very much helpful for us nurses. So I think hospital Kuala Lumpur dah menggunakan. Belum. Even Selayang they are supposed to be one of the first IT hospital 1999, where they always have a breakdown in their IT, so they have all the problem. So the new minister yang ni Datuk Sri Dr. Zulkifli trying to overcome it because the previous minister did not able to settle it for the past 3 years. Sorry, that's I read also. Okay, thank you. Maybe that's all. So for us nurses, we should be working as a team. Actually, this digitally focused care is not only for the nurses, but the outcome is for the nurses, but it for the doctors. So kita work as a team. So we need to know, and we are in the team to provide the best care for our patient. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Aini. Actually, that really making a lot of sense to us now. We are thinking of, technology should be everything for the patient for us. But towards the end, if you hear from them, it's still about what is the art and the core of nursing, and still go back to the caring, the listening ears, and the rapport that we build, the trust that we want to get from the patient. So, Dr. Aishatun, in the transition to be more digital focused, like what Professor Aini mentioned just now, from your nursing perspective in the clinical area, what are the ethical considerations in the implementing this technology, for example, AI, data-driven technology in the healthcare? I know you told me it was not implemented yet, but let's share the future. Sorry about the technical issue. This is challenging.
Health just announced for electronic medical
records.
Yes. Okay. Soon will be implemented for a few hospitals. But in Malaysia, we have a few hospitals that already IT-based hospital. In Klang Valley, for example, Putrajaya, Selayang, Serdang, Ampang. In terms of nursing perspective, I can say all the benefit had mentioned by Prof. Aini just now, but let we see in terms of negative part.
Okay, sure.
Okay. In terms of negative parts for this IT, it's make nurses don't think a lot. They will copy and paste.
Wow, that's very strong word.
You know why? Because I have an experience working in one of the IT hospital when I was promoted as a sister. So everything will be copy and paste. The report, the doctor writes something, we copy and paste. Let me share you one incident. Copy and paste. I was working as a sister in maternity. So this patient had done hysterectomy, post-delivery, emergency hysterect. So the report, one day I just go through this report. Uterus contracted for a few days, for 3 days. But this patient, hysterectomy, hysterectomy means buang rahim. So there will be no uterus. So the notes were written in the system, uterus contracted. For 3 days. Then I noticed something, I think this patient dah buat hysterectomy. How can this patient got uterus? So what happened is they are copy and paste.
Okay.
That is one of the incidents that I found during my time now. So not only that, copy and paste. And then they are, for me in terms of critical thinking, they don't have a critical thinking yet to think about certain things because everything copy and paste. Everything order by doctor, done. That's all. Fast, just tick. So no need for them to think whether this thing already done or not, because everything is all in the system. It happened also in that hospital. Computer breakdown, the system breakdown for 3 days. So the nurses who are newly qualified during that time, who've been working there for around 1 year, they don't know how to write the report because they tends to copy and paste how to write a narrative report for the patient during that time. It's a big headache for us because after the system been restored back, they have to rewrite back all, they have to enter back into the system. For 3 days, 1,000 of report that nurses have to enter back. So the problem now is with the nurses who don't have experience in terms of writing manually, written a narrative report, it's a huge problem for them. But for me, we must learn both sides in terms of technologies and manually, because once something is disaster happen to us, there's nothing can cover you. You know why? Because record is very important in terms of medical legal parts. When the report is missing, if somebody is suing you, habis. That's why report, nursing documentation is very, very important. That's why the way you record, you write your report is very, very important. That's why it's good to have a technology. It's good. But you must think also the negative parts of it. Because everybody was mentioned a good part of this technology. But the other side of it, negative side of it, people kadang-kadang lupa to think about it for the negative side. For me, that is my own experience for the negative part. Because I have the experience, I think for 3 years I've been working in IT hospital. I don't want to mention which hospital, but
No
the
problem.
IT hospital. That is my experience.
Okay,
that's all.
All right. Wow, that's very, very strong testimonial from your side, not to mention which hospital, never mind. And we heard this second round of the discussion, we're still hearing a lot about the art of nursing, the caring, and with the rapid advancement of technology impact and the implementation of what we so-called nursing process in our language, it can help to streamline the workflow and also enhance the patient diagnostic accuracy, data accuracy, like what Professor Aini mentioned just now. But it also poses challenges in maintaining the humanity side of the nursing care for our patient outcome, like what all panel mentioned to us. So really, we can see technology really can improve the efficiency and also the positive patient outcome. And somehow it still reaches the personalized care that we've been hearing just now, and also reduce the face-to-face interaction. Okay, so we don't want to see our nurses to work like robot, right? We still want them to have that part of care, the element of care, the element of touch, how we touch. It's a professional touch, by the way, all right? Okay, so to better support the staff, we also heard that to be more ready for the transition, like what we heard from Professor Aini just now, I think all stakeholders should invest in the more comprehensive training program, right, Professor Aini, and visit from time to time, and we just have to ensure they have continuous technical support. And also we want to see more fostering more in the environment of the organization, so that we want to involve the nurses. Like for example, we hear from the 3 panel just now, they should be given the proper training, and not to forget them, not to forget to mention to them, it is more about letting the technology help in the nursing care, not replacing nursing and not replacing nurses' hand, nurses' touch, nurses' heart that can touch all the sick patients out there. So if we heard about the so-called negative, but I would take it is actually a new challenge about how all of us here can foster the critical thinking among the nurses when they use a lot of technology in the healthcare. Okay. Can we break 5 minutes for a short break? Because we need a short break for the panel. Thank you.
My name is Jamaica Gestaan Ajagiri. People call me Joy. I am a student nurse and currently taking Doctorate of Nursing with OUM. So actually, I am an alumni of OUM. I did my Bachelor of Nursing with OUM in 2016, and I experienced a lot of great things with OUM that actually helped to kickstart my career in nursing. And I come back to do my Doctorate of Nursing after I resigned from Singapore, and currently I'm also in education line. So the reason why I chose OUM as a university for me to further my study in doctorate is because number one, the lecturers are knowledgeable, they are very much committed, and not to mention the efficiency of the learning management system. My VLE, it really helps a lot for part-time learners and adult learners like me who are working, right? And not to mention the flexibility that the OUM offers. And I am a very proud student nurse of OUM.
My name is Chani Kwan. Currently, I'm working in Saudi Arabia. I'm studying in OUM as Doctorate Philosophy of Nursing. I chose OUM because OUM learning environment tailor my own working time without sacrificing my own personal interests, and I can study at any time, my own pace and anywhere, without having sacrificed my travel, and while I'm still working in Saudi Arabia. It means it's an open distance learning for me. It's much more easier and save my time that I need to travel back to Malaysia. And as well, OUM is accessibility for me, and our program director from OUM is very friendly and approachable, that when I have any problem in my study. And I wish everyone, all the nurses, Happy Nurses Day 2024. Thank you very much.
Hello everybody, my name is Eric Kanyiribachire. I am a nurse anesthetist currently working in King Khalid Eye Specialist Hospital here in Saudi Arabia, but originally from Ghana, West Africa. I am a student of OUM, currently pursuing a doctor in nursing program. In my final year, almost in my final year, currently doing a proposal. I'm in proposal stages. I chose to do the program of nursing from OUM because of the flexibility and independence given to students by the university. It encourages students to learn easily and more flexible. Also, the global perspective that OUM bring to the student is something that I'm really amazed about, that I think is an excellent idea, makes students very comfortable. Lastly, I would like to say the research impact of OUM, because OUM is an excellent institution where research is really undertaken. Students who want to really go into education, health and nursing research is an excellent place for students. I wish all nurses a happy Nurses Day and all prospective students to choose OUM. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Lo Jianfei and I'm perioperative nurse at Hospital Kuala Lumpur. As we celebrate Nurses Day, I want to express my gratitude to all the incredible nurses out there. In addition to my work at the hospital, I also embark on a journey to further my educations. I am currently pursuing my doctoral degree in nursing at Open University Malaysia. I choose OUM because of its flexibility, allowing me to manage my time effectively while balancing work and study. The online class offered by OUM has been a game changer for me. They not only save my time and also enable me to attend lecturer and complete assignment from the comfort of my home. Nursing is not just a profession, it is calling a commitment to serving others with compassion and dedication. I'm grateful for the opportunity to grow both personally and professionally, thanks to institutes like OUM and the support of my fellow nurses. Happy Nurses Day to all the nurses.
Assalamualaikum, saya Rosmina binti Abu Bakar, pelajar dari program Doctor of Nursing, ingin mengucapkan selamat Hari Jururawat kepada semua jururawat Indonesia dan di seluruh dunia.
Hi, I am Mas Hidayu, currently serving a hospital in Saudi Arabia as a nurse educator. I start my learning journey with OUM way back in 2009 from undergrad and now pursuing doctorate of nursing. OUM online and distance learning allowed me to experience flexibility to travel and study at the same time. So basically, what I need is just an internet connection and all the learning materials are at fingertip. If I miss the e-tutorial, I can always watch the recorded session at any time, which is very convenient. If I want to keep in touch with my tutors and friends, so I just need to log on to my OUM system and communicate with them through forum. In addition, we also have the WhatsApp chat platform, which is also supportive and I can get a quick response.
Thank you. Welcome back. We are still live streaming from Menara OUM. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, let's open the dialogue to our audience here in the studio and also our online audience. Can we have a question from the floor? And we can also take the question from online, which will be communicated with me through my phone. Any question from the floor? Sure. Thank you, Dato. Thank you so much, Dato.
Okay, my name is Naharuddin. Just to start off the questionnaire, I've got two questions. One is a precursor, I think more dedicated to Dr. Aishatun for the first one. But the second one is more open-ended for all the panel members here. The first question is, I just want to know in terms of percentages, male nurses and female nurses. What is the percentage based on the 4,000 over nurses that you are handling at HKL? I'll let you answer later. But now the second question is more relevant to the use of technology. We have been talking about the use of the application of tender loving care, as so-called the essence of the nursing profession.
Yeah.
But I mean, the male patients generally, they don't mind being touched by women nurses, but I think for the female patients, it's a little bit more sensitive. Hence, I think I doubt there'll be male nurses stationed at the women's ward. But I'm looking at how can technology now with the touch me not kind of environment where you have sensors, you have scanners, therefore the no touch element is there. Can we get a bigger representation into the male nurse, into the nursing profession from the male question? I mean, when I look at our doctor of nursing, there's a fair representation, but I doubt that's a bigger at the bachelor level or at the diploma level. Can technology be used to encourage bigger representation from the male sex?
Thank you, Dato. Dr. Aishatun, would you like to go first?
Okay. Regarding population, the male and female, in HKL itself, 10% of my nurses are male, One of them is here. Aswad, do you Aswad? He's one.
Okay,
He's a male
we
sister
have-
from HKL.
Yeah, we have someone.
So 10% of the male nurses population in HKL is male. And then in terms of working in the ward, male are specifically will working in male ward, but mixed with female. So there's no, so far no complaint about it, because we know we have to split or separate them. In like for example, orthopedic ward, we need a male, because you know what, orthopedic patients, they are heavy, especially male. So that's why we need this male nurse to be working in orthopedic, surgical, medical, emergency. But emergency, just a few. But because emergency, there's a few MAs there. So that is the purpose of we want the male nurses to part of the nursing, to help us in terms of carrying our nursing care. That's why.
Thank you, Dr. Aishatun. How about the other part? Prof. Aini, would you like to clarify further? Yeah, about this question from Dato.
Okay, yeah. Actually, I think it's nothing wrong that we recruit more male, to become nurses. But under our Nurses Act, I think there is no much mentioned about, because there was, they revised the latest in 1990 something. So we still have the number or the majority of female. All right. Then when comes the first intake, previously in the 60s, there are male nurses. But after that, no more. They stop. Even UH pun ramai di antara jururawat yang menjadi matron pun ramai daripada male. But after that, they stop. And then when they started diploma program in 1992, and I think the first 3 intakes were mostly the females, but yet after that, 1996 or 1995, they have male. So I was given the responsibility, how could we conduct our program, and we have to identify, really fine-tune to all the courses, like they follow us for the obstetric and gynecology, but they could not touch the female patient. Because itu masih lagi, because negara kita pun Islam, ada banyak bantahan. Dekat labor room, they can observe labor, just like macam doctors, but they cannot conduct. So that's why midwifery course, advanced diploma midwifery is not open for male. So banyak yang mereka macam Lau tadi, dia kerja dekat Dewan Bedah. Kita perlukan Dewan Bedah, dia macam open, And then medical surgical ada male, ramai male nurses, Tapi masih lagi lah, maksud saya kalau medical surgical okay, even though with technology okay, male, but the obstetric tu susah sikit, gynecology tu pun susah sikit. So far, I think lembaga jururawat does not give in to that for male nurses to work in that area. So we have to protect our patient as well. Even doctor pun can do, male doctor can do some, something so that, maybe kita tidak mahulah perkara ni berlaku. Then we treat lah, we respect lah the request. But teknologi tu, okay, tak ada masalah. Tapi still, when it comes to Sharia compliance, male nurses belum lagi. Ramai student saya dulu protes. Mengapa kami tak boleh pergi jadi midwife? Kata, tak boleh jadi midwife. Maksud saya, trained nurse in midwifery. Tapi mengapa doktor obstetric gynecologist boleh deliver patient and what not? So I kata, unless and until you review the whole thing lah. So belum lagi ada permission for nurses to join that. But I think tak ada concern teknologi. Teknologi memang wajar untuk semua, either male or female. There is no gender bias in technology. Yeah. Did I answer you, Dato'? Maaf lah. So the second question tadi apa ya?
Yeah, that's the answer that I think Dato' was waiting for. Maybe after this, both of you can have further discussion. All right, I would like to see any more questions from the floor and also our online audience. Yes. Please introduce yourself and where are you from? Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and good morning. I am a master student OUM, final year is the SEM. Okay. I have two questions, maybe out from this topic, but I think it
Sure,
should be
no problem.
Okay. The first thing, since we are going to technology, so can KKM make it easy for renew APC? Something like just fill out online, no need to manual form, because I think it's almost 20 years, 30 years, we still manual. So the second question, since we are continue our degree, our master, our doctor, any new suggestion from the KKM to upgrade our nursing students to become U41s upward?
Okay.
That's all. Thank you.
Thank you, Hasliza. That's a very, very strong question, Dr. Aishatun.
Okay, in terms of CPD that you were mentioned just now, CPD is beyond my control because I'm not the pendaftar, you know.
Okay.
Madam Devi is the pendaftar. But I think soon they will move to technology, digitalization also for our certificate. That's why now, even though until today, our CPD online is still, I think it's not down, they are upgrading it. That's why we cannot enter our CPD point for time being. Then your second question just now regarding promotion. Number one, you have to understand, all of these things must be financed. It must go through Minister of Finance. This is money. So, we are planning also to upgrade everybody for time being, even though we have a meeting, even though MNA, MNU, union and association, we are discussing to upgrade our nurses to degree level. In fact, I've been going to Parliament to discuss about this thing, not only Parliament, and then we've discussed with Deputy Minister regarding, I think recently before Nurses Day, I went to these two places for discussing about degree program, not degree program, upgrade our nursing to degree. Not only that, in the future time for the master student, we plan to do APN, advanced practice nursing, nurse. That one, your qualification must be masters. That will be in the future. Now we are planning for subspecialties. Once you have your subspecialties, then might we can propose this post in the future time, but for time being we are still proposing. But for the degree now dalam perjalanan dah I think around 50% macam tu lah this degree program. Orang kuat union sebelah you, she's one of the person. So sabar. You have to sabar first, because you know what, I think most of my staff in HKL ramai buat degree in open universities.
Wow.
You know why? Because they were asking permission from me, because I signed all this letter for dapat cuti tanpa rekod for 30 days per year. So most of them from open. One of them is my matron, also just graduated from Open University recently.
Congratulations.
So there's so many of my staff joining open universities.
Thank you, Dr. Aishatun. I hope
We have a question from the Putrajaya Hospital.
Thank you, Puan Y. Surahaya. Can you introduce your name and your hospital, please? Thank you.
Okay. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and very good morning. I'm Matron Zalina from Hospital Putrajaya. Hi, Dr. Aishatun dan juga Dr. Aini. Okay, for sure, Hospital Putrajaya is the second one in IT hospital. By right, we all are fully IT and we all have the assessment for the information in EMR only from the HTA assessors. But the rule of the government policies and regulation play in the adoption of the technology care, how for this to optimize for facility to integration. For sure, certain part in IT have a pro and cons condition. By right, the IT give the opportunity for our nurses to learn and to adapt. And by right, in hospital private, one of the in Malaysia, I think, have the smart ward. This is a very good and challenges for the technology in the future. So I don't know, this is my question or the information I want to get from the three panels. So how we all to create for the nursing care with the technology. Thank you.
Thank you. Prof. Aini, would you like to answer her question? And we can add up later with Dr. Aishatun and also Dr. Siti Fatimah. Thank you, Prof. Aini.
Okay, how do we integrate nursing
yeah.
care? I think you yourself, Maitre Zalina, can answer that, you know, because, yeah, definitely there are no purely 100% IT nursing. We integrate IT with our nursing care. Nanti semua dah jadi robot. Yeah, robot cannot function. Even like in Singapore, they have robot and robotic nursing. Yeah, they have started years back, but still, as what Dr. Siti Fatimah kata, the human touch too. Nanti kita out of profession kalau kita 100% adopt IT, you know. But what we want is that our nurses should be at high level and confidence and practice using IT in their nursing care. Itu yang kita nak capai. Itu yang sukar. Masih ada resistant, masih ada yang pandang remeh. You know, I rasa sekarang ni yang paling bagus. Kita lihat banyak development of IDs letters, as what you say in Singapore they have started smart ward, yeah? And semua pakai AI lah, VR, virtual reality and so on, ya. Tapi kita belum ada lagi. When I ask, dia kata in years to come. And for us, APJ pun diorang dah nak start, you know, nak start tapi tak tahu bila, ya. So itulah yang kita kena sediakan. Tapi what is important, you know, diorang ni KPJ under Mount Sinai kalau tak salah saya, hospital. They link into the ni, they have like telehealth, telemedicine, or whatever expert, from there in America. So we have, most important Maitre Zalina, you prepare your nurses in the clinical area, accept fully the IT. Because IT banyak dalam kajian, memang it support nursing care. Memang dia support on patient safety. Memang dia support in good patient outcome. So jangan resist. So kita pun kena high up lah. Sebab nurses ni is also kategori, kita pandang diri kita also educated, well educated with nursing. So kita patut, well educated ni dia kata must accept, be more flexi, be more adaptive to all these changes in IT. Tu je lah. So you make sure, Putrajaya. Okay.
Putrajaya boleh. Thank you.
Alright,
Thank you, Maitre.
Mana-mana pun.
Dr. Aishatun, you may want to add. Thank you, Prof. Aini.
Just add on a little bit. I think last October I went to Singapore for the conference, and then we have an opportunity to visit one of the smart ward. Okay, the smart ward is everything, especially with the iPad. So everything about the patient condition, everything about the report of the patient can read through. Because it's just the bad side of the patient only. So for me, I always think about the negative things. Patient can screenshot everything. Quite dangerous also. No privacy for your data. I mean, even though the data, patient to patient, the data, the iPad and the patient, but for the patient, if they want to do something with that data enough, they can do. They can sue. Everything is at the screen, so that patient can access to everything. The record belong to the patient. It's quite dangerous also for the future if you want to do 100% IT.
Yeah.
There must be transparency. No hiding lah, you know. So because as our patients are more educated, they have the right also to know what is being sort of prescribed, what kind of medicine, what kind of should say the treatment that they are receiving. So the transparency in IT, I think that's a good read also, you know, okay. So that's related to for us nurses lah. We also have to be aware about what are the development now.
Thank you, Professor Aini. Ladies and gentlemen, with that, due to the time constraint, and we have come to an end of our OUM Nurses Day. Here, I would like to express my gratitude to all our three panel experts here, because they really gave a tremendous insight today. I'm sure all of you agree with me. On behalf of OUM, we hope to see all of you again in the near future. Over to you, Mr. Ramesh.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you to the panelists. Thank you to our moderator, and also thank you to our guests who put forward thought-provoking questions. All right. As a token of our appreciation, we would like to invite our President, Vice Chancellor, Yang Berbahagia Professor Dr. Ahmad Izani Awang, for the presentation of souvenirs to the panelists. We invite Dr. Aisyah Tun Suhaimi to receive the token of appreciation. Followed by Professor Dr. Aini Ahmad. And finally by Dr. Siti Fatimah Mat Sharif. Thank you, Prof. Izani. Thank you to our panelists and our moderator. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, we have now come to the announcement segment, whereby we are going to announce the Outstanding Nursing e-Tutor Award virtual recipients. The recipients of the award are as per shown on the screen. Associate Professor Raija A. Rahim. Mr. Pubalan, son of Vengadasamy. Madam Cheng Kong Chi. Madam Manikawali, anak perempuan Ramasandran. Madam Yi Bit Lian. Mr. Jensen Koh Ji Hor. Puan Nurdiana binti Seman. Puan Patricia Satur. Dr. Chung Yu Kyong. And finally, Dr. Siti Fatimah binti Saad. Thank you. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, we have now come to the end of the event. On behalf of the university, we would like to thank you for your presence here today. It is our hope that you have gained some valuable insights from this event. For those who are viewing the event via online, kindly fill up the feedback form for the event in order to receive the e-certificate. The link is given in the chat section online. That's all for now. Until then, until we meet again, best wishes from all of us at OUM. Thank you.